Alright peeps, welcome back to Timberborn here. Look at this double-decker housing estate we have going on here. And we've got Ye grafting away day and out. Let's pause Ye and wait until that paper mill's done, and then we'll get you walking again. And I do believe that became our only hauler. Isn't that grand? So what do we got jobs-wise that we can sort out? I've paused some jobs, and now we have 9 haulers. We're running along tickety-boo. Now, I am hoping, during this temperate season, that we get all these water containers filled to the brim, as well as start blowing some stuff up. So what do we need to do that? We need an explosives factory, which needs metal blocks, cogs, and planks, which we have, and it'll need 3, count them, 3 power wheels to run. And after this nightmare here that's running on 4 power wheels, it's just too many jobs, you know? So let's have a look at our power here. What else can we get? We can look at some windmills, which I actually thought needed paper, otherwise I probably would have built them by now. Well, anyhow, large windmills is what we're unlocking, because that's what I want to start building. And we're going to plop them right along here, yeah. I would gladly spend 1.4k science. There we go. And what exactly are you doing, mate? Got some gears. Oh, is that apparently the most efficient way of getting to here to pop the gears in there? Okay, then. Okay. Now, let me just check how far we need to be. I believe it's 2 blocks. So yeah, that should be fine. We need to leave a space, and then we can build something next to it. To facilitate building these lovely large windmills here, we are going to need the paper. Therefore, build that, please. Pretty please. I'm going to pop another small pile down here that's handling metal blocks, because the explosives factory needs 30, and we only have 20 piled up. And I'd rather have them all piled up ready to go for when we need them. So I paused some of the houses here, so we only have 30 beds. You really don't want to explode your beaver population too quickly. It's not a good time. And there's a house built, and we can get that paused, so we can keep the 30 beds on the gun. I didn't want to see 39, and I thought I paused it. Yeah, I've just paused another one there, so we're down to 21 free beds. That way, hopefully, we don't have too much of a beaver boom. Look at the waterfall just flowing there. All grand, like, absolutely beautiful. How about our priorities? I think we can reduce the priority of these platforms here. That'll get that built a bit quicker, and that's the only thing that's maximum priority. So this paper mill should get built in no time. Now, I built this in the last episode. I purposely left it so it couldn't be touched, because I'm not ready to build it yet, but I didn't like it at all. I'm redoing it. Oh, of course you put logs in there. At least I can get all those logs back, because it's not finished yet. Pick those up with the quickness, beavers. So let's build a proper little dam over here. Dam/reservoir. Well, that's the design I finished on there, after a lot of debate. Let's see how we're cracking on here. That's my bed. That is my bed. Stop flooding. There we go, we're not flooding anymore. Well, at least we still have 4 beaver builders on the can. See, that's the problem when you override your automations at the end, just so you can keep up the water. You end up forgetting. Or at least if you do, if you like me. How are we doing now here? Waiting on some gears. Not too bad. Once we get a bit better of a power situation going, I'll get more gears on the gun. Because look, we're not even 100% power there, because I've got 2 of these bad lads dedicated, and I'm not dedicating a 3rd. We've got the power shafts in. Now, up here, I'm going to go ahead and spend some more science points. Not on science items though, on power items. Gravity battery. Take one of you. Thank you very much. And then we'll have a second one. Let's make sure we're in the right place here. We'll have a second one right there. And then I'm not wasting any blocks there, because that block where there's no battery, it was being used by this box of rocks here. We'll want to get these 2 connected in. So we'll do a little straight one. And what I'll do, I'll invest in a T intersection here, just like that. That way we can connect onto the side of it. I don't think we'll need to, but it's for the sake of 1 extra log, I'll pop it in there. And let's see, priority wise, if you can get these 2 windmills up and running, and let's just say these batteries and all, and I'll be happy with that. Since you're just going to run back and forth, nope. I've already got all the metal blocks in. Alright, fair dinkum beavers. Oh, we're starting to pick the carrots up over here. Plant a few more tatties in. See him. Got it before you. Oh no, actually, sorry. Yeah, this is still carrots. How badly. I didn't confuse the beaver that badly. It's a carrot. Don't even remember what the own rules are. How we're doing on the food. Oh, we've got now on a full box of grilled tatties. And a good couple of 100 grilled chestnuts and all. That's what I like to see. It looks like we can be pretty close on this one as well. That'll be for carrots, sunflower seeds, chestnuts, tatties. Not too bad. That's it. We do still have our full warehouse of carrots here and all. And I'm seeing I've still got 4 inventors gone. I might not need that. Let's spend the rest of the science points that we need to spend for this little bit of episode here. We're going to want the explosives factory. So we'll unlock that. Yep. I'm not going down the centrifuge route this episode. So we're just going to go single dynamite. We'll unlock that. Thank you very much, Lee. We've already unlocked the windmills and the gravity batteries. You know what I do keep forgetting? And I'm actually going to spend the science on it now. Beehives! The folktales have got access to beehives. And while these areas are replanting, I want to try and get in and plant a couple of beehives in. And if we don't plant here or here, I'll put a beehive doing. And let's see, can our beavers even reach all of these? Or am I going to have to do some paths to get there? I think this bottom row is fine. This one should be fine. This one? Fine as well. Now it's a matter. And I wonder if it'll be worth popping a beehive up here as well. You know what? I think it will. We'll pop one there. And I mean, while we're looking at beehives, we'll get a couple in here. That would be a mad little spot for a beehive. Alright, one's definitely going there. And then I think I'll pop one over here somewhere. Probably here. Let's do this one. Even plant a crop there when you pick it up. It's gonna be a beehive. Do beehives work for like chestnuts and that? Nah, just nearby crops. Nabosh, nabosh. So I believe that's everything I want to unlock regarding dynamite and what I want to do with this episode. And that means 1, 2, 3 beavers can stop being inventors and go be haulers. Look at those beaver haulers running about. They're going to grab one of them. When are they going to peel off? Oh, I think they're going to shift water myself. Are they going to pick up the water? Why aye. And then I just going to take it all the way out. Well, if you're going to do that, there's no point in that. Let me sort this out properly. All of these are going to be supplying goods like that one there. Because I do not want beavers. I don't want haulers taking goods from there to there. I want beavers taking water from there to here. Let me do that real quick. No, I don't think I showed it off, but this is all going to be lowest priority as well. Very low. Don't want to get there anytime soon. Look at a solitary Barbie beaver enjoying the rooftop terrace. Oh, see you later. I'll swap over to this one. Hello, Vidal. You're going to be an adult soon. Oh, you're just moving out to meet your mate. Oh no, that's Sully. Must be a descendant of an ancient INT hero, that. Ah, here comes the adult beavers after they've clocked off. They're all hanging about. Some of them are exhausted, but they just want to just chill out for a bit. Look at that. If that isn't the most content beaver you've ever seen in your life, I don't know what is. Man, just big chill in there with his backpack on. I absolutely love it. The kid's coming our way. He's like, hey, what's going on? How are you? And every little kid, all the adults are just like, see you later. That is what it's like being a kid. You're getting the cogs in. 4 more cogs. We've even got the beavers enjoying the campfire here. Look at them. Anyway, I'll see you in the daytime. Welcome to the daytime. I hear a warning. What is it? It's a drought. No worries with that. I'll take a drought any day of the week. Although we do need to make sure we stock up on water. Therefore, let's switch a couple of these on. 1, 2, 3. Just all of them, actually. I just want all of the water being pumped. Simple as that. And these are both set to supply as well. Perfect. I need to remember, make sure we store as much water down here as possible as well. I can't forget that like I did last time. How are you getting all our gears in here? Not quite. Do you fancy making some gears, mate? Oh, is that some bonus gears? Why, aye. We'll get there soon, man. And then we'll get some papier. We'll make some large windmills. I'm just going through and pausing some jobs because I really want some haulers to haul the water. Particularly from these water pumpers down here, because they don't have any storage of their own. And I've very low prioritised these because I don't actually want them to get built. That's also why I removed all the croppage from over here. Oh, I'm just looking over here. We've got no power on the papier mill. That means it's built. We'll prioritise that by haulers as well. I want any building that's powered to be as efficient as possible. Always have its logs / planks / whatever it needs in stock. And now we have a beaver walking on the wheel of power. For a reason now, making those lovely, lovely sheets of papier that will start powering all of this. Speaking of, I don't need any more metal blocks to finish the power here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all of this here. All of it. Because you see, if I was to try and pop an explosives factory somewhere around here, it won't let me. I would have to put it there and it's too close. I would have to put it there and that blocks the path. So we're going to try and figure out a way to allow power to run across and get these 2 buildings back in. These 2 power hungry buildings. I think I can delete this and get all 3 logs back. Yes, I can. Thank you. Right, so I've settled on this little design here. It's going to do the trick nicely, and it also gives me a chance to redesign this nonsense because it's super inefficient. Like, let me just quickly sort this out here. There we go. Now we can see the full efficient potential that this little area has to offer with upgradability doing the line. Maybe. Probably not though. Maybe though. Maybe not. Probably. Possibly. I don't think so though. Anyway, let's crack on. To get the power over to these buildings, I'm going to delete this path here. And I think I've just realised I don't actually have enough room here to do this. Let me check. Yep. Can't do it there, can't do it there, can't do it there. Let me delete this power shaft. So I'm going to have stairs coming up there. Single platforms going across there. Stairs going up there as well. And that is how we get over the top of those power intersections there. Highest priority those two. And then just get this built across. It's as simple as that. Yep. For simplistic sake, I'm just going to do a full straight row across there. And then rotate it and pop one in there to the building. Although I did just realise I kind of did this backwards. Let me swap these two around. And before we forget, we need to pop a little power shaft connecting the batteries to the rest of the windmills there. And I'll put that at the highest priority as well. Make sure it gets built before the windmill does and we don't lock ourselves off. Well, let's crack on with that then. I'm going to delete these warehouses now. Get the wood back for them. And I'm going to use small warehouses to get it all back. Do a nice convenient pickable location. You know what, I'm going to change this from gear storage to papa storage. That way they didn't have far again to store it. Just straight across the path, mate, into your storage. And then we still got our cheeky gear storage doing ya. Well, as the last day of this temperate season dawns, you can see we've got beavers using the top level houses. I love it. I love me some vertical building. I love how I didn't pause you. Okay, cool. Didn't unpause you, rather. I would like to pause the construction on this medium tank, though, since ideally we don't build it, like all these. Oh, we're starting to get this bad lad already in. Have we got this picked up? Not yet. Once these are picked up, I'll get these stairs prioritised correctly. Actually, let me just pause those stairs so they didn't get built and we didn't lose 42 logs sitting on the ground. Are you building that little power shaft? Why are you? You going to build that one now? Are you just taking a bit of walk on it? Oh, dual power shafts getting built. Yeah, this is power shaft alley, this. Oh, pause you, friend. Let's allow this beaver to get back first. I'm thinking, do I maximum priority this one to get it? But go on, I have to build one of them, don't I? So, this already has some planks in it. But we have 17 in storage anyway, so whatever. Yeah. So this windmill on the right should get built first. And all I can say, beavers, is please build it from that corner. Don't be stupid and go stand in the bad water. Please, beavers. Please. Oh, bloody hell. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, no. They're full. That means that this isn't probably not going to get full, but I'll put them up to 2 for now, and maybe it'll flood a bit, and we'll get them all up to full. How? I did it again. I even said the last day of the bloody... Oh. Right, go. Fill up this reservoir as much as you can the last 0.3 days, which will be basically nout because the water sources are diminished after half a day here. Well, let's just see what we can do here. And I'll let that just go up at the 0.0. Let it do it automatically. Now if you've clocked off, so I'll pause you. I'm going to pause all of these water pumpers down here. And then the automations, we'll pause the rest of them that we want paused. If this is a long drought, I'm going to be absolutely kicking myself for forgetting that thing. Anyway. Morning, let's go. Let's see how bad this drought is. Here we are. Watch these floodgates, they're going to go up automatically when the day turns. And we get ourselves a lovely little 10-day drought. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Game, I thank you. You have allowed our beavers to survive my lackluster planning of this drought. And we got a decent bit of water down here. I can't complain about that, if not else. Alright, well now we have 5 beavers doing out. We need the builders back on the gun. We'll get 5 inventors on the gun. We should still just have 2 water pumpers going. Perfect. They can keep going. And it looks like we did a decent job of getting all the water in there. We've got a decent amount of water kicking about. Can we start building this yet? 2 4. Well, hurry up and pick these up then, please, beavers. You know what, you don't need to be as high a priority with everything else here. Pick all of those up when you get here. Yay, they're starting to pick up logs out of here now. Get it gone, and then I can unpause these ruddy stairs. No storage space available. Damn it. Damn it. Alright then. If that's the way you're going to play it, build this. Dedicate some planks to these platforms here. And then we'll be able to dump 60 logs straight into that blood. Look at that, we're starting to get some paper stored up. We've got 10 little sheets there. And he's just cranking away, pressing them out. ready to be put in here once the builders can reach it. But until then, they're just putting them in here. Should I pause it for the sake of the cogs? No, I'll probably just delete the windmill later before it gets built. And you, are you going to build our little platform here, mate? Yes, you are. You going to build another little platform for me here, mate? Yes, you are. Are you going to build a third platform for me here, mate? Yes, you are. Right. Now, builders, dump 60 logs from there into there. A go. There they go. The logs are flying out. They're flying out. I'll have no worries picking up that pile now. Surely that's not all the logs in as well. All the planks, rather. Nah, but it is all the logs in. Which means get those 13 picked up right now. Right now. Oh, are these the beavers? The last couple coming to pick up the logs? Lovely. In the morning, build those stairs. And then build that windmill. Why, it's a windmill in! I had to build a small warehouse to put the gears in, otherwise they were never going to get picked up and utilised. So I'm going to put this one maximum priority now, and then this one up to that priority. And let's continue this little fast forward montage, shall we? That's the second windmill in. Happy days, happy days. I've just noticed as well, we've got ourselves 7 beavers sitting around day and night, so let's unpause some jobs. I think we may as well unpause you as a farmhouse with 1 worker, so we can see the end here. We may as well have this forester resumed. And then the rest of yous can be inventors. Perfect amount of jobs. Tell you what I might do, I might pop a little builder's hut on you now. Why not? It'll speed up our builds if not else. Another farmer builders. Anywho, we don't need this anymore. Be gone. Oh, look at that. We've got all the rooftop terraces in along the bottom here now. So we can have beavers enjoying all 3 down here. As well as the one around the back there if you like a bit of privacy. Right, now order of operations getting things built here. Pick up that with a quickness. The rest of this rubble can be not so much of a priority. I do want to get that done. And as well, I can unpause this straight power shaft because this pile of rubble's been picked up. And once that pile of rubble's been picked up, which we need a warehouse for, let me change this one to scrap metal, because that one's going to be scrap metal, but I can't build it until that's all picked up. And then let me up the priority here, these stairs, so they can get built with a quickness, and we'll have access to this small warehouse for gears. There we go. We've got gear storage, and we're about to get this little builder's hut built. If you didn't clock off quickly to get some water, come on builder, someone come build the builder's hut. 5 more builders, let's go! Now we're going to absolutely whoosh through this little building project here. I'll up the priority of this so we put scrap metal, there we go, from here into there, and that'll allow us to pick up more scrap metal. I just realised as well I'm being a bit wasteful putting the batteries here. I'm going to delete all of this. Say, Beavers, when you get a chance, if you could, pick up this please. Although not before you pick up that back there, and because it'll be no more effort to just do this, I'm going to do that. And that will give us 1 more block that our gravity batteries can fall before they end up useless. And all I have to do is replace that straight power shaft that was there with a high power shaft. Just like that. Yes! And you can see that power shaft there connects into that windmill, guns up, connects into the gravity battery. There it costs a few platforms, but honestly, that's not a matter. I caught you, Beaver. I caught you. Don't build the small pile just yet. You know what I might do? You know what I might do, honestly? It's just that I'm absolutely faffing about for no reason. Get the trusty dusty small warehouse out and just push it all along onto the path there. And then I don't have to worry about any of that nonsense whatsoever. And please let me know if you were bloody screaming at your screen the whole time there to do that. To hurry up and do that. Because I finally did. Anyway, let's put that small pile down. And that one, metal blocks. And we're getting to work very nicely. Popping the gears in here. Oh, I just noticed I forgot to set that as maximum priority. I was like, why is this paused? There's no reason for that to be paused. And I don't think there is technically, because the beavers can get from this path here and just walk underneath. But just to be safe, we'll be alright. And I'm not concerned about this warehouse because beavers can build it just across like that. What I should be concerned about, and we'll test this because it's only 1 log. If beavers build this power shaft, can they still access that gravity battery? We know it can't when they're talking about floodgates. Oh, look, we got the smelter smelting. And they're using the wind power. We are using a fading. Oh, look at that. We're generating 522 power. The only problem is when the wind dies, so does the production. Until we have these little batteries in. High power shafts in. That means I can unpause that. Straight power shaft. There's an example. You got the worker and the e-power. But I do believe in update 5, yeah, look, they've made them haulers maybe? Or maybe he was just getting to get his own scrap metal. Nah, whatever. I noticed that in, say, we're like lumberjack flags or gatherer flags, they look, I think they tend to be haulers from what I've seen. I wouldn't mind if you picked up that log before we... Oh no, that's right, we're not going to cause it to be unseen and unpick-upable. And if we were, it would have already been done. I thought I'd do a little cheeky gear workshop up there as well, since we're running woefully low on gear production. Oh, I got 4 unemployed beavers. I'm not going to worry about that in the slightest, because keep an eye on that number when the day turns as well. I'm going to keep an eye on this floodgate here as well. We still have plenty of water down at the bottom here. I'm not worried about replenishing that soon, but I don't want this main reservoir here to dip any lower. Back up to 2.5. And don't forget, MiGly, don't forget to take that down before we flood again. Let's just hurry up and get that built. I want to, but also I don't, but I do. I do and I don't. Oh, I don't know. Should I? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But what I want to do here is delete this platform. And you probably already know what I'm going to do here now. Handy dandy small warehouse. And use it for its fully intended purpose. Store gears right next to the gear workshop. Hey, I hope you're proud of us, like. I'm not just doing dodgy little gear storages doing there and that. Like, actual legit. Had to sacrifice something to make that work. Anyway, get that built with a quickness, please, beavers, so the beavers can continue working over here and whatnot. Wow, look at them getting it built. No time at all. I was just looking overnight. Our water level is just fine enough to get back down to 0.5 on this right floodgate here. And these should have automatically came down to 1.5. Perfect. Yeah, mild floodage. Let's real quick put that down to 0 just to let the mild floodage subside. And then we'll put it back up to 2.5, 1.5 there. Even though there's still a lot of water coming out there. That's one of the many, many joys of the Valley of the Crimson Worm. And jobs-wise, you can see that after all of these water pumpers switched on, we now have 4 vacancies. That's why I wasn't overly concerned about having 4 beavers when out today. Let's see if we're getting some more beehives on the gun. I think that'll do. Actually, just in case. Because I know beavers get bee stings. So, I think that'll do. And then hopefully that means beavers walking past there won't get stung. Beavers walking past here will still get stung though. Oh, we got a 3rd windmill in. We'll be making heaps of power most of the time anyway. At the moment, I was going to say we're not even making 200, but we are. Because each one of these is making 179. Perfect. I want to get at least one of these batteries in. Oh, actually, how are the beavers building this? This battery here? Are they going in from underneath? I didn't look at the gears there, but there's nothing else around here to build, so I think so. So look, we've got a planker. We have 21 out of 40 planks. That planker is underneath. We had 22 out of 40. Perfect. So the beavers can build up 1. So I can resume that. Now, can the beavers reach this? Seems they can. So it looks like the beavers can either reach over the diagonal there, or the beavers will run around, stand here, and build up to reach it. Oh, as well, I don't know why I didn't do this while I was over here earlier. Plant some taddies! That's the whole point of this area. Taddy planting. Oh, we got the warehouse in. We should be cracking along very nicely over here now. We'll get this little power turn in. We'll get a battery in. And then we'll get a little explosives factory on the gun now. Well, I don't want intermittent explosives factory. There's no wars. There's no wars. Well, I think it's time to put a plan into action when it comes to these medium tanks. So I'll get these all deleted, including ye, which means pick up, please. And if we get some more platforms on the gun hour here, just like that, that will allow us to go into storage and unlock a large tank. Yes, thank you very much, Lee. And that large tank there, that's going to hold 1,200 water versus the 300 water of the medium tank and the 30 water of the small tank. It is a glorious time, to say the very least. What we're going to do is start figuring out the upgrades for over here as well. One of the planned upgrades. You just need to move the path hour a wee bit. Didn't mind me, beavers. Didn't mind me. We're going to delete that. Get those picked up pretty quickly. And then I do believe we just need, yep, a single platform on there. Delete that. Beavers, pick all that up and get that built. Because we're going to be building a large tank here. And we'll do the same over here as well, but I'm not going to delete anything just yet. Because I don't want to delete all of the storage that we currently have. We're going to have that as a maximum priority job. And we'll just have this as a medium priority job. And then overnight, I'll place the rest of these. Oh, we got a bad tide! Ah, bloody snuck up on us real quick. I was just in the middle of doing all this. I didn't even do what I said I was going to do. I ended up just deleting that little area there. Because I could put another water pumper down. Anyway, let's do this as efficiently as I can. Now we don't have a path coming off the side. Water pumper. 1, 2, 3. And that's one more than 2 that was there previously. And I think that leaves us a lovely little space for a large tank. Look at that. There we're gone. Plop that there. And then we've got one here. It feels a bit of a waste putting it here. Because it's, there's that one bit of green ground there. So what I'm going to do is pop up 2 platforms back here. Pop my storage tank. Recessed one. And then instead of wasting 1 bit of ground there, we gain 2 bit of green grounds. That's not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Chatty. I think I might just rejig this path here. Won't be the most efficient thing in the world, I know, but let's just see how we crack on with this. Doesn't matter. Ignore me. There's no rejigging of the paths happening. I might do though. I might connect that there, because that's only 1 path used instead of 2. And then over here, I want to be a nice big storage area. With the green strip in the middle, of course. And that is a lot more water storage than what was there. And then we got that area ready when we get the large tanks on the gun. Are we coming along up here? Anywhere? Are we doing anything? What are we doing? You're building a platform. Lovely jubbly. Alright, so we should be smashing the platforms in, getting the gear workshop in, and getting these gravity batteries built as well. When we get the resources for them, that is. The metal blocks are slowly but surely getting produced, but we need batteries to keep the power consistent. We're struggling to keep it going. I also need to maximum prioritise this as well. And I did delete that, so that doesn't have all the resources in it. We can just chill building that for now. But this windmill needs to be in, because that's the connecting piece via this high power shaft into the gravity battery system there. Which actually means we need to get this gravity battery built first, not this one, Beavers. So, to help you out, particularly with the gears, let me delete this. Pick those up. Can you even reach those? Alright, cool. You can reach those somehow. Just pick them up and put them in there. I'm not going to put another gravity battery here in case it sends it down to one of those 2 blocks there. I do not want piles of rubble down there because the Beavers can only reach 3 blocks down. Build that battery. And then we'll start building this lovely large tank. Alright, come on, Beavers. I think everything is basically in these piles. Get them picked up. Or are we too busy building the gear workshop here? You know what, I don't blame you. Get that built real quick, and then we'll even have even more gears to build the batteries even quicker. Oh, we got this 4th little windmill in, which you can see it turning the high power shaft there. As our last day of our temperate season dawns, we have 1 plank left. Is that you coming up there now, mate? Too thirsty to finish building it though. We got a builder coming to finish this anytime soon so we can crack on making some bloody cogs. Why? Let's go! I'm not prioritising this building by haulers. Actually I am because it needs wood. Prioritised. I was going to say because it has everything it needs. Scrap metal there, but I forgot it needed logs as well. Oh yeah, it's bonus cogs with no builders required. This is our first gear workshop, right? That is running at 100% efficiency there, whenever these are turning anyway. Oh, right, I forgot again. What am I like? Ah! Right, I know that you're going to flood anyway, so 3, 2, and 2. And that's all we need to do for now. All I care about is getting as much water in here as possible. And if I see it start to flow out the back there, I'll adjust this up manually first. Oh, it's flooding, but I didn't care. That means I'm going to get this up early. And just before it turns... There we go, that's full. So I may as well just hide these up to 3 now. And then that way, the shock won't force the bad water over. Let's go. We are lovely. We've kept all the water we can. And the bad tide has started. Look at our bad water repulsion system working an absolute dream. Even over here, like an absolute dream. And yeah, we're doing alright with the water down here too. Hang on, is this up to 3? Is that the visual? Because the corner's there, it's just saying it's flooding? Yeah, that's fine. It probably is flooding a tiny bit as well, to be fair. Although it looks like the flooding is abating here. We're evaporating doing the bottom. We're going to get some builders back, lovely. And then we've got all of our jobs back. That we want anyway. Alright, so now, yeah, we picked up one of these piles. We've just got some planks to pick up. It means we should be pretty close to getting this gravity battery in. And there's no excuses for the cogs anymore. Because they're stored there. Right under the stairs. Actually, I want to real quick make sure we don't get contaminated, Beavers. So I'm going to make the priority... What have we got in the scrap here? Bad water, I don't care, delete it. You, bad water, delete it. Logs, let me try and move you forward. And if you don't, I'm just going to delete you. Alright, logs, get deleted. You know what? I was going to put a small pile here to block it off so the builders can't go. But no, let's go into well-being and unlock the contemplation spot. Well worth the 100 science points. And then builders, build that first. And then that will force the builders to start building this from the top and building it out from the top. And they won't get splishy splashy likes building these under the bad water here. You know, while we're here doing that, I want another contemplation spot where this is. So, no more scrap metal stored in there. Well, actually, I got 5 jobs because of all of those water pumpers that have been paused. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your scrap metal pick and claws out. And then what I want to do with that is delete this path here. And I want a contemplation spot there. Because with the contemplation spot being there, you can contemplate while overlooking the entire valley and the whole beaver population. There is no better space to contemplate than right there. Actually, now that I just thought, we're going to need to store those, don't we? Let's get the scrap metal stored back here. What do I like? And then you beaver friend, you should start emptying these real quick. How on earth are you stranded? Oh, right. Fair enough. Delete. And path. There we go. Beaver's no longer stranded. Go on, get back. You know what we do have? A beaver will do the bloody job. I do see a tree that needs chopping, so go be a lumberjack over here. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting this lumberjack flag unpaused as well, now that we have oaks growing in here. 2 more gears, let's go. Oh, the contemplation spot's in. Let's see if we can get a beaver clocking off. Maybe the schmelter here? Maybe Columbia? Nah. They've been sitting contemplating all day long. They couldn't care less. Are you coming up to contemplate? Please tell me you're coming up to contemplate. Oh, you little teaser! They stopped right in front of the contemplation spot and I thought they were up to contemplate, but they weren't. They were just up to shift some scrap metal from point A to point B, which I appreciate. Alright, come on. I want to see a contemplation beaver. Where are they? The first! It's a Barry beaver! Oh no, it's not the 20. Are they tiny or is it just a trick of the angle here? Oh no, it's a trick of the angle. That's a full-size adult beaver right there. And they are contemplating why someone built this all the way up here. But while they're contemplating, they realise, fair dinkum, it's the best place for it. And you know what? We haven't checked on our little schlit over here in a long time. I mean, that's because we know it works perfectly fine. Look at that. You can see the corb, the pillar poking out, and all the scrap metal you could want to see. All from one cheesy dam. Alright, come on. We had we got nothing. Someone build this effing battery. Yes! Oh, so they are building it from underneath there. You can see the beaver can't reach it diagonally there over that gap, but they can reach it through the floor, which I'm not complaining about. And now that we have our beautiful battery system in here, let's get this explosives factory built right about now. And what we can do as well, because we have the science points for it, is go into storage and unlock the underground pile for 1,000 points. Oh yes. And then we can start getting those on the gun. Our first one's going to be just here. And we'll pop logs in it since we keep running out of storage for them. And I'm thinking, since we got nothing better to put here, why don't we put these water tanks in? And then if nothing else, that's another 900 water we can store up there. Let's place our second battery back in as well, now that those little piles are being picked up. And I wouldn't mind getting that built with the quickness 2 beavers. I tell you what, let's start planning our demolitions here. So if we go back over to here, you'll notice we have a dodgy little space here. Now what I'm going to have to do is quickly move this teeth grindstone. Let me find a nice little spot for that. And we'll pop it there. So get that built with the quickness beavers. So I'm about to delete this one. Oh, nothing to do in range. Who are you? Oh, lovely. All of those trees are cut down now, so I can delete you without worry. And then anywhere I'm doing here, where there used to be nout. Plant taddies. Taddy. And then this here now can become a beehive. And plant potatoes down here now. Get your tatties planted down here. Ah, there's not long to go, just a couple of gears and a couple of planks left. If we delete this bad lad, get to the planks when you get to them, and we place our first bit of dynamite down. And then that lovely bit of dynamite there, that will allow us to plop down one of these bad lads in that place. It'll be the plank place. I'm just making this berry storage up here, because this medium warehouse here is not long for this valley. Let's watch the carrots get shifted. And the blueberries get shifted as well once they're done. The haulers div near mess about, do they? They're on it like a car bonnet. Let's get ye deleted. Thank you very much, Lee. And then let's no longer put water in these two. You know what, actually? Just get deleted. I'm too antsy. I want the path in. There it is. And then just to make sure we didn't have any dodgy BS happening, let me shift all this rubble onto the path. And then we can pop another underground pile down. This one, logs. This one, planks. I'm not worried about the 20 logs. They'll just put it in there. It's not like we're running out of logs or out, you know. Now we're coming along on the explosives factory. Not too shabby. 12 more gears, one more plank, and we'll be booming. Oh, you can see now we're using the power from the gravity battery to keep the smelter up and running, to top up these windmills, because these windmills, 248, it's just not enough to keep the smelter and the gear workshop running. So we're having to dip into the old box of rocks here. Well, hopefully what happens is when everyone clocks off, we recharge the box of rocks. See, I told you we get the logs in there, now it's a matter. How are you staying over here? I was going to say how you've managed to get rid of these lot yet, so we can get this farmhouse on the can. But not yet is the answer to that. Tell you what though, our bad water repulsion system is spot on. I couldn't ask for anything better. We're making plenty of power now, so we don't have to use bloody beavers to run power wheels anymore. It is glorious. Oh, looks like we had some carrots that dried out here. And they were planted all but one, because this is going to be a beehive. Lovely jubbly. Oh, let's get some more tatties planted back here. Tatty planted. And then I did say I wanted to go plant some dynamite. So let's do that. My plan is to start popping a canal over here. So let's do that by getting in landscaping, whipping out some levees. We'll come out this side of the map. And I want 2 levees there. I want levees, well, all the way across here, but we have trees that we need to wait to die first. And then as well, I'll be wanting levees across the back here. But before we build this last levee, before we get there, let me ask them to build a stair and demolish these blockages. And then on this side, we're going to want to levee up our here, just like that. And the same over here. Well, wherever we don't have trees anyway. Perfect. To make use of all these levees, we're going to need to get some dynamite on the can. Realistically, the soonest we can get it off, the better. So the water is going to come out of there, and if we start building dynamite straight after off the path, so across there like that, and then I suppose it's just these 2 blocks across here. And I think that'll do for now. We shall cross various bridges when we get there. I'll do these 4 high priority. This bad lad, highest priority. Oh, we're coming along. Surely we're close to finishing. 3 more gears, let's go on. Surely you can get this finished this work day. I've got faith in you, beavers. You can crank out the necessary gears. Last minute gear delivery, come on, you can do it.
I believe, I believe, I believe.
My belief was misplaced, unfortunately. Alright, let's start planning our expansion here. We know if we follow the dynamite path, it leads onto this path. So we are going to have to blow up these 2 blocks here, which will allow water to piss out everywhere down here. Now, that might be a good thing, you know. So, to both help facilitate said pissing out and stop it when we don't want it, I'm going to pop some floodgates on. A double there. And then I believe we're going to have to pop a levee there and get down to it somehow. And then a triple. There we're gone. And a triple on there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe if I pop stairs there, this will become accessible. Actually, that's already accessible, isn't it? Can the beavers build 4 down? Let's have a look at that. I'll delete these stairs for now and see if beavers can actually build that. They're chatting like they can't, so hey, who am I to say in here? Tell you what, I just want to get these trees chopped over here. So I'm going to pop a couple of lumberjack flags down. That'll be 60 logs worth we can pick up. That is until this is built, of course, and then we can store 1800 in there. Oh, I just saw it in the corner of my eye there. It got built. I was just about to come over and be like, how we're cracking along here. I'll tell you what we do need to do now we've got this up and running. Unpause the bad water pump. Get amongst it, Chowder. Get pumping away. Are you going to go and drink some water first? That is fair enough, fair enough. Slurp. Why do you have to go to the furthest away water? You actually are going to the literally the furthest away water. I was joking when I said it, but oh, I guess you really didn't want to go and pump the bad water. Anyway, where the bloody hell is this? Now we can watch a bad water pump again. Slop. 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 Versus the water pump as they're gone. Slip, 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 slip. Slop. Slop. I love a good slop. Now, how are we doing? Oh, with the dynamite. Have we made any dynamite yet? That would be a not as far as I can see. But we do have bad water in, so tomorrow we should be making some dynamite. And we do have the storage higher priority, don't we? Yeah, perfect. We'll be storing bad water soon. And you know what? I did want to see, actually. I did want to see if this was upgradable somehow to be able to store a big old pot of bad water. And I knew I wouldn't be able to do it like this because it would interfere with the windmill. But I was hoping I could pull up it here and then just lose that super efficiency. I think I'd rather have that than and I think I'd rather have the storage than just the extra pumper. Considering I can just put a pumper there and all the way around here. As well as here and here. And you know what? If I'm doing that, I should have done this before deleting all of that and now they have to pick up the logs, but I may as well build it straight off the dam. There we go. Some proper bad water storage when we get to it. But now, you're just going to have to use it all up making explosives. Alright, we're at the population maximum here without unpausing any more beds. So let's unpause some beds. 9 to be precise, because we have 5 vacancies. So another 9 beavers builders will gonna read. Oh, we've made an explosive. Hopefully someone comes and picks it up and plonks it in there. Now, who's going to come pick up the explosive? Oh, someone picked it up. Someone's got an explosive. Where are they? There you are. Come on, Zephyr. I will follow you all the way down until you get it planted. Look at them going through the industrial alley there. Going up through the inventors. The inventors are all sitting up being like, what's going on here? Someone's got a big red box. Oh, you couldn't even be asked to build it? Come on, mate. Are you going up to build it? Why, aye. Chickilias. Being a cheeky number. Doing a cheeky number and building the TNT. I'm going to click it so I can just immediately click detonate. Look, I'm already going to... Alright, let's go. As soon as it hits 100%, I'm going to blow it up straight away. Did it! There it goes. Beautiful. Now we can delete this bad lad and plonk down another underground pile right there. And that'll be for scrap metal for now, just to make sure we can bring it down. I'm going to redo this corner of the storage area as well, because I'm a bit sick of how inefficient it all is. There we go. I'm a lot happier with that. Oh, we're getting decent work done in this large tank as well. I'm looking forward to having that in. A lot of water. By the looks of the gears on the underground pile, we're going to get this large tank built first. Oh, look at this! We've got ourselves a little beehive in. Look at them just being away. Are you alright? You don't have any bee stings, do you, mate? Not just yet. You know what I might do? I might look into spend some science points on well-being, because the folktales have got some new stuff. Ooh, now we could do a Lido, like, I must admit. That could be a canny little number. Let's have a look. So you could have a little Lido up here. I get a cheeky little Lido there with a shallow bit for the kids and a deeper bit for the adults. Ooh, yes. Let's get a herbalist on the go. Do this now before we need them. Herbalist, you can go in there. Yes. Yes. Now, isn't there like a little bloody board, like a bulletin board thing?
Is it science? No. But it would be under well-being though, wouldn't it? It could be under district management, like. Bulletin board.
Ah, found it. Eventually. It was in decoration here. Alright, and I think I've found a lovely little spot for this bulletin bowl as well. Look at that. Pop it up there. Yes. Now the beavers can have a look as they're gone and check out the bulletin pool. And it even covers the main path there as well as the path most of the beavers take to Ganyan. Now, I am keen to do a little bit more decoration knocking about. I see this square here and I want to use it. I want to use it for something. Maybe a beaver statue. Yes. Because look, so you're grafting away in this wheel here. All you'll be able to see is the beaver statue. Again, you're on like, go on, beaver, you can do it. And then from the lower decks, you can see the back of the statue there, like an absolute leg end. It looks like we have a couple of spots here. We might want to pop something on. What about the scarecrow? Oh, I'll pop a scarecrow up there. Thank you very much, Lee. Yes, please. I completely forgot about the lanterns. I love these things. I'll have a lantern there. Thank you. Oh, where else can we pop a lantern? I absolutely love these lanterns. Not enough to take up green ground or anything, but I do love the lanterns. They're very nice. Well, doesn't look like there's anywhere we can pop... anywhere else we can pop lanterns. So do you have anything else we can pop down? I do like a shrub, but I think we're almost out of shrub reasons. You know what, actually? Pop a shrub down next to the herbalist. Why not, eh? Why not? And I'm just looking somewhere I can maybe pop a roof. Spoiler alert, but I'm not finished building all of this area yet. I'm still going to be building up a bit, so... No roofs on these houses just yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to reuse or not. Oh, look at that! I can pop a little roof there! Oh, yes! Look at that little roof! Oh, perfect! Absolutely perfect. Let's stick it out there. I'll take that. And I think once all of those are built, you know what? Let's get all of those built. Build the roof, beaver statue, light, scarecrow, shrubbery, bulletin pole. I want all that built in the Lido with a quickness. I'm sick of our beavers having single figure ruddy well-being, you know. Let's start giving them some of these. Bit of aesthetics and a bit of fun. Oh, we've got the levees in over here. Oh my god, that's right, that's right. I was just about to blow this up. I'm glad I didn't. We're starting to make the TNT. I completely forgot. You're not full on storage, are you? No, but I certainly don't want you to be. I might have to start enacting storage plans sooner rather than later. We can pop some more TNT down here. Let's blow these up. Plop, plop. There we go. And that'll just allow the water to come in a bit more. Right, we've got no beavers here. Let's detonate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. And then as well, let me quickly get some dynamite on here. And I would like to get that done with the quickness because I'd like to get the path in as well. And I wonder if I delete these two, can the beavers still reach that? Perfect. I also want you to do those two as well, beavers, at the same time. There you go. Crack on with that. We're doing anything with the battery yet? Couple of metal blocks. Why, aye. We're starting to get the windmill in. And we're doing our read on gravity reserves there. We have enough gravity reserved for the time being anyway. Oh, we may as well tell them to get these stairs in and get these done. And then we can start building the rest of the levees across, because I do have an idea. Like, we can put another gear workshop behind here and things like that once we get the levees in. Alright, builders, get these ruddy dynamites in. These 4 dynamites. Ideally in the next 0.3 days. We'll still have maximum priority, but can't really. And there we have it, the bad tide's ended. We are going to let a bit of bad tide flush out there, but that's alright. It very, very quickly gets diluted and becomes normal water. Oh, before we forget, up to 2.5. Let's get these TNTs in, and we'll end the episode by blowing these 4. Well, we'll do these 2 first of all. That way we can spend 150 science points unlocking a single little floodgate there, and popping that there. Yes, thank you very much, Lee. We'll get that built with a quickness. And then you know what? I think we might pop a little bridge in here. What do you think of that, eh? Now, that will mean, of course, moving this along. And of course, we'll pop a little small warehouse down there to help them plant it. To help them get there. And then we'll blow these 2 up. Which I did say earlier. When I click detonate, the recording will end. So, quickly, any comments you want to comment? Comment and like or dislike. Quick, go! Quick, we won't detonate!